Ever felt like building wealth was some mythical quest, guarded by fire-breathing dragons and arcane economic incantations? You know, the kind of financial wisdom only accessible through ancient texts and secret handshakes in dimly lit backrooms. Well, I have genuinely good news for you. There are no actual dragons involved. Mostly. The truth is, building real lasting wealth isn't about magic or privileged elite access. It's fundamentally about logic, discipline, and a bit of patience. However, despite that, there's a really good chance you've been approaching your financial future completely upside down. You're probably constructing your wealth on shaky ground, or even starting from the roof down, and you didn't even realize the structural flaws. Today, we're going to fundamentally fix that misconception. We're unveiling the Simple Wealth Pyramid, your definitive beginner's guide to building true, resilient financial strength. And yes, it's considerably simpler than battling a spreadsheet dragon while deciphering ancient runes. Welcome to the Simply Speaking About Money video channel. It is here where we talk about budgeting, saving, and investing in the real world of probabilities, and not the crazy hype, noise, and lottery-like promises of possibilities. Here's the pervasive and, frankly, rather unfortunate mistake most people make when it comes to their money. They endlessly chase shiny objects. They're absolutely convinced that one single miraculous investment will solve all their financial woes overnight. It's always that elusive one stock, that specific crypto coin you overheard someone confidently discussing at a barbecue, or that utterly irresistible get-rich-quick scheme advertised by an influencer who definitely doesn't look like they got rich quick using their own methods. They're holding on to the optimistic, perhaps naive hope that this one move will magically transform their couch cushions into an inexhaustible goldmine overnight. Or perhaps turn their modest savings into an early retirement with zero actual effort or understanding. Spoiler alert, it rarely, if ever, works out that way in the long run. In fact, more often than not, it leads directly to deep disappointment, unnecessary stress, and a significantly lighter, much more anxious wallet. This approach is essentially like trying to construct a majestic, multi-story skyscraper, not by laying a sturdy foundation, but by starting with the decorative flagpole on the very pinnacle. You might indeed have a pretty flag fluttering up there, but the entire structure is destined for an embarrassing collapse. You certainly wouldn't design a house that way, would you? So why do we, intelligent individuals, consistently approach our personal financial future with such a fundamentally flawed, top-heavy construction plan? Instead of desperately chasing speculative fads and perpetually hoping for a lucky break that probably won't come, we need to build with deliberate intention. We require a solid, unshakable foundation that can withstand anything. We're talking about constructing real, truly lasting wealth, using something far more reliable than fleeting trends or abstract concepts, probabilities, not prayer. It's about leveraging statistical advantage, not relying on wishful thinking or superstition. This isn't about getting lucky. It's about systematically employing a strategy that consistently tilts the mathematical odds in your favor, consistently, over an extended period of time. It's boring, yes, but undeniably effective and infinitely less stressful. We're flipping the script entirely today. Instead of haphazardly slapping bricks on a fleeting wish, we're building from the ground up, layer by strategic, thoughtful layer, exactly as any sensible, long-term construction project should be executed. The very first, and arguably the single most crucial layer of your personal wealth pyramid, is financial security. This isn't merely a friendly suggestion. It is a non-negotiable prerequisite, before you even think about aggressive growth. This primarily means building a robust, easily accessible emergency fund, ideally 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses readily available. It's your financial safety net, meticulously designed to catch you when life inevitably throws its unexpected curveballs. Think of it as your personal financial airbag. It also rigorously involves aggressively tackling and getting out of all high-interest consumer debt, especially credit cards. Paying 20% interest or more is akin to trying to sprint up a down escalator. You're expending enormous energy but getting absolutely nowhere fast. And ensuring you have proper foundational insurance, health, auto, home, and perhaps life. Protect your downside first. Always. Think of financial security as the absolute bedrock of your entire financial house. You wouldn't even consider building a magnificent mansion on shifting sand or quicksand, would you? Your personal finances should be treated with the same foundational integrity. No flashy yachts if your literal roof is leaking or if your entire house is teetering on the brink of collapse. This layer isn't glamorous, but it is the invisible shield that protects everything else you build. Without it, every gust of wind becomes a potential disaster. Make it solid. Once your security layer is absolutely solid, truly, unequivocally solid, then, and only then, do we intelligently move to the next layer: consistent, diversified growth. This is where your money stops sitting idle and truly starts working tirelessly for you, silently accumulating. This usually translates to investing wisely in broad market instruments. We're talking about low-cost index funds or well-diversified exchange-traded funds, ETFs. These aren't exciting. They simply track the overall market's performance, providing broad exposure without the stress of stock picking. This isn't about attempting to pick individual stock market winners or engaging in risky day trading, where success is fleeting and failure is frequent. It's about patiently letting your money compound over decades, diligently leveraging the undeniable, slow and steady power of capitalism itself. The overriding goal here is broad market exposure, minimal fees, and unwavering long-term appreciation, accepting that market fluctuations are a normal part of the process and that time is, unequivocally, your single greatest ally. With a strong, diversified foundation, diligently humming along, generating passive returns, you can now confidently start to strategically accelerate your wealth growth. This is where things become a bit more active and personalized, but still within a calculated framework. This might involve significantly increasing your contributions to tax-advantaged retirement accounts like 401ks, 403bs, or IRAs, striving to max them out if financially feasible. Take advantage of every single tax break and employer match offered. It's literally free money you're leaving on the table otherwise. You could also judiciously explore strategic real estate investments, not the flipping houses for quick profit kind of speculation, but perhaps rental properties for steady passive income and long-term appreciation. Or, crucially, investing directly in your skills, education, and career for a higher income trajectory. Your earning power is your biggest asset. This is fundamentally where you strategically add high-octane fuel to your financial fire, but only once that fire is already burning steadily, controllably, and safely. Not when it's just a precarious puff of smoke that could easily be extinguished by the slightest economic breeze. Timing is everything here. The key concept here is intelligent leverage, either leveraging tax advantages to keep more of your money, or leveraging income-producing assets, or most powerfully, leveraging your human capital, your skills, knowledge, and time. all built firmly on that robust, secure base. Finally, at the very pinnacle, the elegant capstone of your meticulously constructed wealth pyramid, we arrive at optimization and legacy planning. This is about refining and preserving, not rebuilding or chasing. This top layer is essentially the fancy weather vane on your perfectly finished house, the beautiful landscaping, or the exquisite interior design. You simply do not attempt to put it on a house that's still missing walls, has a leaky roof, or a crumbling foundation. The aesthetics and refinements come last, only after the structural integrity is absolutely guaranteed. Any sane, competent builder first diligently digs a solid foundation, meticulously pours the concrete slab, carefully frames the walls, confidently adds the roof for protection, and only then do they worry about the decorative touches and interior flourishes. That's precisely how true stability and longevity are achieved in construction. The flashy stuff, the exciting investments, the big wins, if they ever legitimately come, only happen after you've ensured everything below it is utterly rock-solid and secure. Never, ever fall for the seductive illusion of starting your financial journey at the top. So, the profound key takeaway here is both remarkably simple and frustratingly often overlooked in our instant gratification world. Building real, enduring wealth isn't about chasing the next fleeting trend or desperately hoping to get incredibly lucky. It's about methodical construction. It's about systematically building layers of financial strength, one logical, probability-driven decision at a time. It's predictable, it's reliable, it's, dare I say it, almost aggressively boring, which paradoxically is exactly what you want your finances to be. Remember the sequence: secure your base first, then patiently grow and diversify your foundation. Next, strategically accelerate your mid-tier wealth. And finally, optimize and plan your legacy at the apex. Follow the blueprint. If you found this straightforward breakdown more helpful than a lottery ticket, or perhaps even a little bit intellectually stimulating and genuinely entertaining, please do go ahead and hit that all-important like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need this financial clarity. And if you crave more genuinely useful insights that consistently cut through the overwhelming financial noise and hype, make absolutely sure to subscribe to Simply Speaking About Money right now. Don't miss out on future nuggets of financial wisdom that actually work. For deeper dives into each individual layer of the pyramid and thoughtfully curated resources to help you confidently get started on your own wealth-building journey, check out the specialized links in the description below. Some of these are affiliate links, which means they support the channel at no additional cost to you. Full transparency, always. Thanks for watching. Truly, your time and attention are valued. Now go forth, apply this knowledge, and build your wealth wisely, one solid, unshakable layer at a time. Until next time, stay financially savvy. Budgeting is step 1. Investing is step 2. That's where Acorns comes in. Acorns helps you start investing automatically, even with your spare change. It rounds up your everyday purchases and invests the difference into diversified portfolios built for long-term growth. You don't need thousands of dollars. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to start. When you pair smart budgeting with automatic investing, you build momentum, and momentum builds wealth. If you're ready to make your money work while you sleep, check out the link in the description to get started with Acorns affiliate disclosure. I may earn a commission if you sign up using my link at no extra cost to you.